community so everyone will not miss what we're talking about today. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining. It's our first X space in a very very long time. So welcome everyone. I know you guys have been wanting to hear the team's voices, so we are letting our voices heard for sure. Not only with our actual voices, but of course with the voice of our token. I believe everyone is very positive. Happy to see those green candles. So yeah, riding on that wave today, we are actually diving into the W Builders project. So this will be a series of AMA with the three W Builders projects that we have. So today we have WCO Ocean Tracker by our very own Wayfinder OX Thirds. So yeah, so today's for Friday, right? So next Friday we will have our next AMA with our second project, probably WXS, and then the third Friday will be with our final W Builders project called Precap. So today is all about OX6 and his project WCO Ocean Tracker. Yeah, so we will dive right into it. So of course, with me as speakers today, we have the man himself, OX6, as well as Tripsy. So he's our deputy manager of product and blockchain at WChain. So yeah, it will be a very interesting one today. So first, it's been a long time sharing more of our development with the WBS project. So it's pretty exciting. Just a quick overview of what the WCO Ocean Tracker is. It basically it turns complex WChain wallet data or anything on chain into a accessible ocean theme adventure. That's what OX6 call it. And it's all about transparency, fun, and making blockchain a little more approachable to anyone. So without further ado, let's bring up our man OX6, and yeah, maybe he can let us maybe he can just introduce himself and give us a quick rundown of what he has built with the WCO Ocean Tracker. OX6, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Titus. Very happy to be here. And be with all the community members. I see a lot of familiar faces here, but what is always nice. And let's see, mainly the WCO tracker wallet is the idea was from the beginning. Usually, when you go to a blockchain explorer, you find a lot of raw data and a lot of numbers and a lot of everything that, if you are not very blockchain savvy, you find it very hard to read and to understand. Like what's my case in the beginning. I know from my own experience that it's easy to get lost in all that numbers and those technical details. So instead of just copying the approach, I just wanted to create something that simplifies the experience, organize the information clearly, and maybe even try to make it a little funny and different them. No, in this case, like ocean them. This way, even if you are new to blockchain, like there is a lot of people that are joining lately, you can understand what is happening on chain. You can enjoy the experience exploring the ecosystem without getting buried in a lot of complexity. That is what normally happens.
Perfect. I really love that Spanish accent for sure. I'm sure everyone else will love that accent as well. But yeah, it's good to hear from you, man. And yeah, that's the next question. That's a quick one. So, yeah, you mentioned about why did you decide to create the ocean tracker, right? We want to understand your motivation. Like maybe you can give us a story behind it, or why you created it, how long you have been with the project, and how you are invested in this project, and the confidence you have to actually even build this out for the community.
Yeah, so short story long is like I've been following WhatsApp since 2021, and when I first became a holder, has been definitely a wild ride with a lot of ups and downs. And about 2 years ago, I decided I just didn't want to sit back and watch anymore, just the development. I wanted to become an active member of the community and try to bring something valuable to it. At that time, I started doing daily wallet updates. Back then we were actually spread across 3 different chains, and each chain had different number of holders. So I just what did is put all the data together and share the totals. I know it wasn't very fancy, but it was fun, and the community really engaged it with it. Like always, when the numbers are good, the interactions went through the roof. When the numbers went down, it was like nobody's liking this. But anyway, I keep doing it like almost for 2 years until the launch of WChain. Once WChain was launched, they introduced a brand new explorer. So I understand that the complexity of the data that I was picking up from the other explorers was simplified, and would be very accessible in the new explorer. And that's when the idea of WCO started forming in my mind. I thought, why don't take these updates and build something bigger, something permanent, and where the community could explore the real data in a clear and engaging way. And that's what brought us here today with WC Ocean. Every day I got more ideas, I try to implement, and the site is developing itself, like with a lot of suggestions from community members as well, and try to make it even better.
Amazing, amazing. So if you guys have not seen what OXX has built, do head over to the site. It's actually wco-ocean.com. Go explore it, play around with it. It's really informative. All things WChain can be found there. That's one final quick question regarding your build, OXX. So you have different sea creatures in your ocean, right? So why do you decided to go with this theme of ocean sea creatures? Whales, kraken, sharks. How do you come up with this idea, and what's the story behind that?
No, no, nothing really complicated. It's just most of the coins out there. They have their rich list with different sea creatures, and and we were at the beginning thinking about what we can do with the rich list until I came up with the idea. Okay, let's do almost like everyone else, but let's do it more fun. It's like okay, we know we have the secretors, but there are wallets as well that are the team wallets. We have the changes, and I try to identify all these wallets and put and label them, just to make it easier for the people to know, oh, this wallet is this one, or this wallet is from the team, or whatever reason.
Perfect, perfect. I think that's like, trying to make everything more fun and more easier to understand. So especially when the blockchain is so complicated by itself, I think having these kind of teams and different elements coming together will make things much simpler to understand.
Mhm.
Thank you. So that's a very good rundown and the background for the platform. Uh, Next, we would like to dive a little bit more technical. So I'll invite Tripsy to give some um, technical questions for experts on how maybe with regards to his architecture, his integration with WChain and stuff like that. So Tripsy, all over to you. My man Tripsy, are you there? just give him some time. The technical man is facing some technical issues. Um, yeah, just give him 1 or 2 minutes to get his audio up.
Meanwhile, guys, if you want to go to the site and take a look, just explain you a little bit about it. First of all, when you arrive to the website, the first thing that you are going to find is like an overall information of the W coin. We know we are all here for the tech, but anyway, somebody likes to see the price sometime, from time to time. So this is the first thing that you're going to find there. Okay. In the next tab, you have the ocean critters that you're going to find the live leaderboard, vale, with all the different sea critters, the species distribution between the krakens, the whales, sharks, and all these species. You will have as well all the amount of total holders, and all the useful information. And even more, if you click on any wallet, you will have all the details of this wallet, the activity, the history, almost everything over there.
Perfect. I think Tripsy is back. Let's see whether he's audible now.
Hey guys, am I audible? Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yes, perfect.
Welcome to the space. Okay, over to you, Tripsy.
I am so sorry about that because I joined Twitter Space using my PC, so I don't know what happened. It did not catch the mic. My mic was also on, but yeah, no worries. Uh, Sirks, thank you so much for joining this Twitter Space, first of all. And I went through your project. It's pretty amazing what you have built. And I completely relate to the fact that, reading blockchain is a little bit difficult. Any blockchain explorer you go to, it can be a little bit difficult for someone who is non-technical to understand what to look for, where to look for. And you have basically simplified everything for WCO specifically, so anybody can search any wallet, any sort of transaction that they want, token information. And like Titus asked, right, like you have used ocean creatures as well. So that itself is like pretty creative of you. Like I'm aware about this whale, shark, dolphin, fish, the whole like the naming convention that some analytics dashboard use. So you have utilized that. That's pretty cool. And yeah, it's a really fun project that you have built. And you straight up get all the API data from us, and you have implemented all of it flawlessly. But yes, what was basically like, what was your motivation behind it? Like from what I've understood, you are not exactly a developer, but then again, you attempted to make something, build something by yourself. So what was your entire motivation, and like how, like what was your approach to build this? From technical perspective.
Really, if I really don't know anything of coding at all. I'm just learned everything that I know with AI, and the website is mostly built with AI. I use several tools like Global, Cursor, and my learning curve has been trial and error. Before everything is working the way I want it, I have to do a lot of prompts, and has been really a headache sometimes to make some things work. Not because it was difficult, but because of my lack of knowledge. But anyway, now out there are a lot of tools that anybody can use, and you can build amazing websites like mine. And you just need to have the idea, and you have out there all the tools to develop your idea.
Perfect. So you basically used like built this using AI, and from what I'm hearing it right, you utilized Lovable, I think, and and you also utilized Cursor as well. I have personally used Cursor as well. It's pretty good for what it delivers. I mean, you just have to be really good at. You have to be a little bit technical and clear with what you exactly want, and then you can iterate on it. So that is pretty cool. Uh, on the uh, on-chain side of things, like on-chain side, as in currently it's completely off-chain, right? You have kept everything off-chain. It's like a dashboard that anybody can view. So on the on-chain side, do you have any sort of a feature integration planned, or contract integration for future, for a V2 version maybe?
Yes, we have the ideas. We have several ideas like some gamified content, NFTs with the badges from the wallets, and it's like we have several ideas. But first of all, what we want to do is launch a W2 version. Because we have to clean a lot of things before. We want the site to work perfectly, wallet connection that works flawless without a lot of lag, and we want everything to be perfect before going to the next step. This next step will be integrate WChain into the WCO. Maybe lotteries. I tell you, we have a lot of ideas to develop, and it's on the works, but will take some time yet.
Of course, of course. Uh, so everything. So from a very technical angle, this will sound very technical. So ideally, what happens is that any new platform that is made is either hosted on some AWS server or Vercel. So your entire platform is currently hosted on Lovable itself, right? But you do have the GitHub repository. It's a completely open source, right?
Yes. It's absolutely open source. The GitHub repository is there for anybody who wants to take a look. I can share it later if anybody wants to check it. From my point of view, it has to be a mess because, as I tell you, it has been a matter of trial and error constantly until everything is working. So that's why we are working already with a new version, because now that we know how to do properly the prompts, it's easier and you have less failures than before, and you can make a cleaner website, faster, better loaded times, and that's where we are now.
Got it. Understood. So, on the privacy side of things, and even on the security side of things, have you taken necessary steps? Because I think that this will be of concern from the community side as well. So just to ensure that from your side, from the builder himself, that everything is taken care of. I mean, I understand that this is still a work in progress, and it will obviously iterate over time. But you must have taken some sort of authentication measure and also some privacy practices, right, while you were building using AI.
Yes. Indeed, one important thing is that WCO never asks users for private information. I only work with the public available on-chain data, the same way that you see in the explorers. Okay. The main challenge was more about how to display the information responsibly. For example, making sure that wallet tiers are anonymous and no sensible labels are exposed unless they are already publicly known, like the team wallets or the exchanges. So users can explore the ecosystem without worrying about their personal or security or privacy.
Perfect. Sounds good. So yeah, are you open to this is a very a good question. I mean, from the community angle, are you open to builders, developers contributing to your GitHub repository? Like if they want something implemented, so how the open source mechanism works basically? I basically you take out the GitHub repository, you share it with the community, and then community can iteratively, collectively, they can decide what sort of feature they want to build. And since you're also a little bit technical right now, since you have built this, so you can, so someone who is super technical, they can also help you out with this. So are you open for that? Will you be open for people contributing to the GitHub repo so that it keeps on iterating?
Oh yes, 100%. This tool is built for the community. So if the community wants to help somehow, I'm absolutely open to it. And so they just need to contact me, and it's perfect, no problem at all. And will be very thankful.
Perfect. Sounds good. Uh, awesome. I think Titus, you can take over. If I have any more questions, I'll just come up
All
again.
right. Okay. Thank you for your questions, Tripsy. Very good insights. Yeah, so I think we have heard a bit from Cirques himself with his brilliant Spanish accent. I love it. And yeah, just want to have a quick shout out to Manav. He's here in our space. So Manav is basically he's our second project of the W Builders program. He is building a Web3 wallet. Um, yeah, show him some love. He's in this space. I'm sure he's listening to me right now. But yeah, we'll hear from him next week. So as if you guys join us late, this will be basically a WBDS AMA series lah, of 3 weeks. So today's the first space with Cirques. Next week we will have our second project WXS with Manav, and then on the third week we will have recap. So yeah, thank you guys for joining us. This is very insightful dive into the WCO Ocean Tracker. Thanks, Turks. Thanks, Tripsy, for joining us as well. And yeah, stay tuned for more updates on the WBS program. And there will be many updates coming in the next 2 weeks as we wrap up the first edition of the WBS program. And yeah, so be sure to follow us on X, join our Telegram for the latest information of the project. And yeah, thank you guys for joining, and we will speak again soon, very soon for sure. Yeah, look out for more announcements. Yeah, thank you guys for joining, and we will see you next week. Ciao.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you
Bye.
guys for joining, guys. See you guys soon in the next AMA. We're going to be doing more of these AMAs more and more in future.
Yeah, it
Yep,
has been fun.
for sure.
I like it.
Yep.
Perfect.
All
Nice
right.
meeting you, Search, again. See you soon.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye bye.